Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Gorgeous.
Bunny.
Loving.
Rugby.
Proud.
Clumsy.
Caring. Lovable.
Athlete. Memory of Pa, which still exists, is when he says, "Is everybody happy?" and every single person replies, "Bet your life we are."
My favourite memory was when I was younger and me being Big Red and dominating Haystacks Kowloon, and Killer Kowalski is what they called Pa in the wrestling matches that we had in the living room of their place, which Grandma wasn't too happy about, and me winning the wrestling belt.
That one time when he took me to the golfing range and I didn't know what to do and he just ignored me and kept playing his shots, and I just stood there and laughed.
Going down to DY Pool in the freezing cold weather and swimming in the swimming races with Pa.
Favourite memory of Pa would be at Crescent Ed because we live further away. It was so nice to have them next door and just to be able to pop in and have a chat with both Grandma and Pa.
When I first started playing the trumpet, Pa would come over and he would play, and he was definitely a lot better than me, but it was very nice having someone who could show me what I was doing very, very wrong, and he hadn't played in years.
Probably the time when we went to Crescent Head and we went fishing. We caught a fish, but it's too small, so we threw it back.
My favourite memory of Pa is going to have happy hours at their house.
On Monday afternoon, every week, I used to go back to Granny's and Pa's, and Pa and I at 4:30 would always watch The Bold and the Beautiful. And I used to love just spending that time with Pa, and I always found it so funny that a macho man such as himself would love a show as corny as Bold and the Beautiful.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do.
Pa's favourite pastime would be watching all the kids' sports, no matter what it is, on a chilly's winter's morning, and he would just sit there freezing to death, but he would keep supporting us.
Pa's favourite pastime would have to be working at Woolies.
Pa's favourite pastime would be following the football, whether he's reading about it in the paper, watching it on the TV, or listening to it on his little portable radio.
Pa's favourite pastime would definitely be making up rhymes about his grandkids. And I don't remember it exactly, but I'm pretty sure mine went something like this. I have a little friend called Jessie Lee. She went behind a tree, drank some tea, and then she did a wee.
Listening to Grandma.
Pa's favourite pastime is reading his newspaper from front to back.
His favourite pastime is probably when he watches me play soccer because he always cheers for me like, yeah, go.
'Cause you're amazing, just the way you.
If I could do anything with Pa, it would be to go to the stadium and watch Manly play a grand final together, and it would be a great moment since we've been going for them since I was a little boy.
Introduce him to a show other than Bold and the Beautiful.
If I could do anything with Pa, it would definitely be travelling back 60 years in time and playing a game of rugby with him.
Have I told you lately that I love?
He's really loving, and he's so humble. You wouldn't know how good he was at sport because he's just sort of, takes everything in his stride, and he's just a top bloke.
I love Pa so much as he's got a great character and such a good sense of humour and just all the little jokes we've had in the past time, and that's why I love to call him my Pa.
I love Pa so much because he's caring. He takes time out on the weekends just to watch me play rugby, and sorry Dad, but he's definitely my number one supporter.
I love Pa so much because I'm not very good at sport like the rest of the family, but he still manages to stay interested in my life, whether it be uni, tutoring, or my non-existent love life. Love you so much, Pa.
The reason I love Pa so much is that he is so encouraging, and he's always pushing us to have a go, whether it is in school or whether it is in sport.
I love Pa because he always supports us in no matter what we do, and he always takes interest in what we're doing, whether it's in sport, schoolwork, social life, or girlfriends.
I really love Pa because he's always so kind to us. He's really interested in what we're doing with our lives, you know, more than just what we're doing at uni. He wants to know what we're doing with our friends, what we want to do, where we want to go. And yeah, it's really nice to have someone who's so interested in what we want to do with ourselves.
He gives me Cobber's cuddles.
Cobber's cuddle, here we go. Cobber's cuddle. All right.